I know you know that man quite well, so is there anything about him as a fighter, as a trainer, that you think he might be too modest to talk about himself?
His endurance, I definitely think. I think with Jesse, the constant thing that you hear from him or every day in training is, give me a fight, coach, give me a fight. And, Pasha tries to give him fights. But, tonight he showed exactly what he wants to do. And I would tell you, if there was a fight show on next week, he'd want to get on that next fight show too.
He sounds a lot like you. Okay. We're going to be moving on to our 10th fight for the night. Introducing first, Luke Steely.
I was about to say with Jesse Murray, if Hollywood rang up and said we need a typecast an MMA fighter, have you got someone? He's the guy that they put on the show, don't they?
I'm sure that head tattoo's new from his last fight.
Is it the ink hard to kill on the belly that gives that away?
I think there was, on his last fight, it was his tattoo said hard to kill, and then the next, his opponent had born to kill, or something like born to fight, or born to fight, yeah.
Rightio, so now we should have Luke Steely walking out, fighting out of Diamond Fight Academy. Coming out, making his debut. And at this stage here, he said he's camping really hard, but it's good pushing himself to his limits and feeling stronger than ever. And with this point here, it's that whole point, you don't know what you don't know until you jump in the cage. So this one here will be seen sitting back, enjoying the crowd, listening to his camp to make sure he's doing everything right. What's some of the things you think will be going through people's heads in terms of getting prepared for the next fight?
Bit of a tough one for Luke Steely. A really, really quick turnaround time for his gym. So as we look back...
his opponent out of the red corner, give it up for Max Kelly.
Isaac Gosling has literally walked outside of the cage and he's done a lap around the cage, and now he's cornered his teammate here.
What kind of psychology things play into that in terms of having seen your opponent lose just in front of you?
One thing we did last year, or a few years ago now, we actually had XFC held a seminar with George St. Pierre, and someone actually asked him that question. What's it like when you're fighting for a world title? You got 2 or 3 of your other teammates on the card, and they've all lost. George St. Pierre actually said he goes out the back, he looks in the mirror, and he reminds himself why he's George fucking St. Pierre, why he's the world champion, why he's the first one to the gym, why he's the last one to leave, why he puts in so many more rounds. And that completely blew me away, that answer, and I was so happy that someone actually asked it. And we had about 40 or 50 XFC fighters there that got to hear that as well. So hopefully Luke Steely's thinking about that right now. He knows the work that he's put into his fight camp, and he's going to leave it all on his own shoulders.
I personally have also had that same thing happen, and it just made me want to fight more, fight harder, make sure that I got the finish to represent the gym properly. So It's one of those ones that everyone has a different reason to walk in, but I love George St. Pierre's version better. But here we have Max Kelly stepping in the gym, and you can hear it. The base guys are going crazy again.
It's a bit of a billionaire's walk. He tried to do a little bit of a billionaire's walk coming through.
This next fight
looks confident.
is a welterweight fight with 3 by 3 minute rounds. Introducing first, in the blue corner, weighing in at 76.1 kilos, fighting out of Diamond Fight Academy, making his debut tonight, Luke Steely.
Is anyone else paying attention to Max Kelly across the cage right now, just how relaxed and enjoying the moment he is right now?
Yeah, and he's
very sure of himself, and I'm usually
fighting out
pretty
of the
good at
red
reading
corner.
that.
He weighed in at 76.4 kilograms. Trains at a base training academy. Making his MMA debut tonight. Give it up for Max Kelly! Your referee in charge is Jamie Hikow.
I was talking to Max at the back. He said he's absolutely hungry for this one. And you can see him looking ready. Here we go, straight into it. Nice quick hands from both the gentlemen.
Yeah, Luke Steely's a big boy, isn't he? He's got some height to him. He's got some bone density.
Oh, they're trading. Beautiful sprawl there to stop the takedown.
So, Craig, you've been in there a few times. What's it like to land that first solid blow? Is that the sort of impact you're looking for to kind of rest yourself?
Always, mate, especially if you're a confidence fighter. Getting that first blow and being on the attack makes a massive difference.
Well, he's looking for that guillotine.
Ooh, arm in.
He's reclaimed it in. He's adjusting his
squeeze.
hips. He swings to the top.
Oh, he let go of it. You saw Luke Steely's face there. He tensed up. He wasn't happy in that position, but he got out of it.
Ooh, I think Luke Steely's in trouble here. Max is pouring it on.
A full 2 minutes to work as well.
And Luke is not bridging, which makes me think he's going to have a hard time getting out of this position. This is excellent for Max.
Jamie Hugo's looking to get involved.
The fight will get stopped here shortly.
Beautiful guard in terms of turning around, but at some
Surely
point,
they're going to stop
the referee stopped it.
And the biggest supporter base in Australian MMA right now, Base Training Centre, gets up on their feet.
I think they strategically placed the 6 tables behind us. And you can see why the confidence was there at the start of the fight. He knows he's prepared for this one.
He's just an athlete. Have a look at him.
Just so certain himself from the moment he got in there, wasn't he?
That's natural talent right there, isn't it? Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of training and stuff goes in there, but that is a naturally talented kid right there.
And the supporter base is absolutely getting behind them as well, so it's excellent to see. But Max looks so comfortable in there, and the smile on his face, it looks like he's just won the comp. He's won his first MMA fight, but I reckon he'll definitely be in here again.
Referees stop this fight. Round 1, 1 minute and 22 seconds. Your winner by TKO. In the red corner, Max Khaled!
Yeah, I was trying to think of why Damian Brown was wearing that hat tonight. Then I've just realised he's obviously drove the train to bring the supporters here for the night.
How long did it take you to come up with that one?
Just trying to think of how I can introduce that hat into the commentary. Please don't tell anyone that please don't tell Damien that I told you that.
Well, I heard you saying before that he had the hat for a while. There's a reason he's a fighter, but I disagree with that one.
This is your time to shine.
Just throwing you under the bus, that one there, mate.
Debut. How you feeling?
Yeah, alright. Tired as, yeah. Tired as fuck, yeah. Thank God he didn't get up because I was gassed as, so.
It's a little bit different to training though, isn't it, Max?
Yeah, 100%. Australian hits you straight away. You go, hit like, oh, fuck, mini. And then it's all, yeah.
Well, it sounds like you got your team behind you, and I really think they've been helping every one of your fighters tonight get through. Do you think the same for you as well?
Look at the support we got. We're from the north side of Brisbane. We've got 6 tables, and we got them all. Love you, space, eh?
Now, I know it was only a debut, but is that how you thought it was going to go, or did you have a picture? What was your game plan there?
I wanted to knock him out, but hey, I need to thank my missus. Thank you, Chloe.
Okay, is there anybody you want to thank, possibly your missus?
Not my missus, no. I want to thank Damo.
I think you start with the missus.
The missus, yeah. The sponsors. Without these sponsors, none of us boys would have got paid. So we want to thank the sponsors. Thanks Damo, everyone who's quartering me, Az, wherever you went. He doesn't like the spotlight, and Base. Yeah, and Base, thank you. Love you guys.
Congratulations, my man. What a good fight.